the bigger factor? The battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Throw to the left. Runs through the defender. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Muscles past the defender. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Dampier. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw.
Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it 7-0. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking deep downfield with the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To throw, it's Carr. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try the ground game here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And now to try here for the extra point.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. We'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays. be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Graham behind the line. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Carr. The receiver makes the catch. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Fights off a defender. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
Here the defense was committed to stopping the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's reeled in. It's Hill. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. McCubbard seemed able to bring the returner to the ground.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Dampier. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Sticking with the running game. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Back to pass. It's Carr. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Catch made on the out route. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone reader? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs. It's Young. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's Carr. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
You made it. 3 points on the board. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss of 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's Dampier. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Design quarterback run. And that run produces a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Dropping back, it's Dampier. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down. They're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Leaning on the run game here late. Fighting off the defender.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. It's a toss to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. To the air. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Dampier. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's low. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused it.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.